Yeah, my topic today is about Mara is crying out that politicians, Igbo prominent businessmen, understand, kings, Ezes are threatening her. Do you know why they're threatening this lady? Because she's calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They threaten her. They say she's going to suffer. She's going to suffer for calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for calling for prayers for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. They threaten her. Now, it is clear to everybody, those that are behind the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Before, they were telling us that they were trying their best to go for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that they will go for his release. Now, look at it. We never knew that all these things were lies. Just like Father Mbaka said. Father Mbaka said something. I always have that at the back of my mind. He said, "Asike with Simon, 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 Aga hapa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu." Meaning, the plan was to arrest Mazi Simon and then maybe leave Mazi Simon. That was the words they used to deceive them, thinking that if they arrest Mazi Simon, if they help them to arrest Mazi Simon, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. They never knew they wanted to catch two of them. And once they catch two of them, Ndigbo and Rosie in trouble. And that is what is happening today. That is what is happening today. So I want you to listen to her clearly and then hear from her. It's not something we are making up.
I know how many kings that have warned me, threatened my life if I ever mention Nnamdi again. I have known many government officials that have called me and warned my life. I have known many people, billionaires, that always supported me. They say they will not support me again for remembering Nnamdi Kanu. And I told them to carry their support and go and sit down. I know how many people that is blessing to me in the land of Igbo. But the day I started mentioning Nnamdi, because I was told in the spirit world to be reminding Igbo people that he is our brother. They said they will never support me again. That they will make sure that I suffer and die. Every time I talk about Nnamdi Kanu, I don't just talk about him because I have mouth. If I'm praying for the betterment of this country called Nigeria, if I'm praying for presidents, governors, if I'm praying for Igbo land and the whole Nigeria, if I'm praying for the whole world, God will say I should talk about Nnamdi. If I talk about Nnamdi, many of you will be attacking me, telling me, why is it that every time I am announcing him, every time I'm talking about him, you are always saying I should pray for him. You want him to come out. If I see vision and write it or say it, you get angry. Will you be a witch and still be poor? If because I remember my brother, Nnamdi Kanu made me not to be born again, you are a demon. When Jesus was crucified, he cried. All the saints that was buried, their grave was open. What does that mean? They had the voice of one of their own. They wake up from the grave. The music I'm singing about Nnamdi Kanu on Unubewan Nabaloso, it means our own need help. If because I am remembering Nnamdi Kanu makes me not be born again, you people will suffer in hell because your heart is as pure as demonic water. Not as pure as snow. If a northern person is having problem, many bishop and pope, many pastors will go there to pray for them to see them and dash them money. If somebody that is from Yoruba is having problem, even me and you, we will go and pray for peace to reign. But if our own